Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Sunday. Good morning, everybody. How's your Sunday going so far? How's it going? How is Sunday? And I guess in some parts of the world it's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to those. Ours doesn't happen until May. So I was sort of confused when I saw that it was all the happy Mother's Day things everywhere. Anyway, so happy Mother's Day to anyone, pet moms, plant moms, people moms, all of the above. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to anyone it applies to. Or, you know what I mean. I'm going to stop blabbing or rambling. So, I am so sorry that I missed streams basically all of last week, except for Sunday. But I woke up Monday and was sick. And I still have this cough that I can't quite get rid of. But other than that, I feel great. And partially out of necessity, because I think it was a migraine. I don't get really bad headaches like super often. And when I do, I can usually attribute it to like, you only had 4 hours of sleep. Or, in my younger days, I partied too much. Whatever. But yesterday, I just had this, like, pain in the back of my head, just going from, like, my ear down to, like, the base of my skull. And it was making me nauseous. Driving made it worse. All the things. So I got done doing the work stuff that I have to do Saturday mornings, and I came home and just laid down. And then I was just, for a little while, I was just laying there, like, trying to relax and trying to enjoy, like, puppy cuddle time and whatever. But I eventually fell asleep, and I was just out for, like, 4 hours. It was kind of awesome, to be honest. And I haven't been able to do that in a long time. So that was great. Not the reason that I did it, but that I could do it was great, and that I did. So, yeah. What did everyone else do this weekend? I took a long nap. That's what I did yesterday. We watched... Cax and I have been kind of doing this thing where, like, we subscribe to, like, a dozen streaming services. And we've been kind of doing this thing where we sort of just pick one of them and then scroll through the movies and see if there's a movie that kind of jumps out at us or not. So we watched The Beekeeper last night. And it was okay. It wasn't like the best Jason Statham movie we'd ever seen in our lives. It was kind of mid. But, I mean, Jason Statham's always entertaining, so there's that. But we've been really enjoying it. Like, we've discovered some new movies that we really like. We've discovered some new actors we really like. We've discovered, things. We've discovered that you can be... We already knew this. I grew up in the dance and theater, and, my best friend and I in high school, pretty much every, like, Friday or Saturday, were going to a movie. Usually at the cheap theaters. Like, we went to the dollar theaters, the after main run theaters. Because then you could get a movie and, popcorn and a soda for, like, $10. Which you couldn't do even back in my high school days at a regular theater. So, by kind of seeing the difference in production now of, like, the stuff that's turned out just for streaming, stuff that's in theory for theaters, put on by big studios, little studios, like the differences and even like the reminder that you can be a great actor and be in a terrible movie. And that you can be great in that terrible movie and it doesn't help the terrible movie. And you can be a great actor and be terrible in a movie. You know, there are some where they're always, there are some actors out there where very rarely do you watch something that they're in and be like, he was really phoning it in that day. But then there are others where, like, definitely you can tell. Yeah. But we've been really enjoying it because we're just discovering new things. Like, we always, we kind of go, we tend to do our old standards. Oh, there's a new season of whatever on. Let's just watch that. Well, that's done. Now what? Well, we never finished the last season of this. Alright, let's watch that. You know. And we sort of get stuck in trying to keep up with, follow along with, catch up on because the new season is about to come out, TV shows or whatever. And not really exploring all of the other things. And then there's stuff that like I love horror movies. I love bad monster movies. Yeah. I love those things. Kayaks is not that into them. So, those are things that I don't tend to really watch with him. On the flip side, there is stuff that, like he'll watch sports movies and some of the like silly, doofy comedies. And they're just not, like, sure, I'm down for some fun sports movies, but I don't want to watch The Miracle 14 times ever. I've seen it twice. That was plenty. And, so there are things that we don't really watch together, and then you get kind of in that rut of trying to find things occasionally to watch together because, like, oh, I want to see this movie, I want to watch this movie, but it's not something that he's going to want to watch. That sort of stuff. So, it's been fun. It's been fun to... Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Feel free to lurk, chat, whatever you're comfortable with. Welcome to the fam. Should we get into some games? We've been sitting here talking for like 15, well, we had ads and stuff, like 10 minutes. Let's get into some games. So, we prestiged at the end of last stream, and now we don't have any stuff. I played a couple of games off stream to get a couple of things, but otherwise we basically don't have any stuff. So why don't we get back to earning some money? We're going to do my cozy custom. I have it back at 3 evidence since we don't have half of our gear, and we'll go from there. Let's start with a Willow Street. Alright, who are we looking for? We've got Grant Brooks. We're probably not going to worry about all of the objectives because I don't have stuff. But the objectives are to escape Grant during a hunt, hear Grant through the parabolic, and to get 3 photos. Well, we can do the photos, but we do have a parabolic, so we might be able to get him to talk in the parabolic. We'll go ahead and take Banshee and Dion off since they are female-only ghosties. Let's start with a video camera, a photo camera. Bring in the crucie. Make sure that we have our matches, because I'll want them later for something and have never grabbed them. I do honestly normally start with a thermo, but the tier 1 thermo is so slow that I don't want to. And I forgot to turn up my screen brightness, so give me a second. Okay, I don't see any orbs. That is the downside to starting with a video camera. If your ghosty just is not an orbs ghosty, you're not going to see anything anyway. But sometimes it's helpful. Get my lights on. Are we in here, ghosty? Please be upstairs. I don't really feel like starting out my day with a basement ghost. No, we're just looking for anything out of place. We're also looking for bones and cursed objects. No Jerry. Looking for breath, looking for orbs. Our ghosty is apparently being super quiet, which is not helpful at all. Nope, we should turn off this light. We don't need to leave all the lights on. I remember when we first started playing, and it was me and Kayaks and the kiddo, and we, constantly breaking the breaker. We would go in and just turn on all the lights. Check in here for Orbeez. We've not found the bone yet either. Is that knife usually there? The corner is really dark for me. What is going on with stuff today? Maybe it's just because I don't have a light. Whoop, that was not the button. Nope, but there we go. Any Orbeez? Orbeez. Anything out of place? That was a teddy bear giggle. So I don't really know why I'm checking in here, because the teddy bear is upstairs. And I hear the radio. And we turned off our lights. Oh, I could have recorded that had I been more organized. Right, so. Let's turn that off. I don't see my breath. We're gonna grab a tripod for that. No, we still need to look for the bone. The bone should be on the first floor or main floor or whatever. It's a glitch. They know about it. They've decided it's not important, I guess, at least for now. Alright, let's get rid of the dotties for the moment. Don't really want to be inside the tripod. Now we'll get the tripod in there. We'll go looking for a bone again back on our way out. Yep, now I see breath. What do our tempies look like? They're slowly getting there. We'll just throw that down. Okay, where have we not looked for a bone? I kind of feel like we've looked everywhere for it. I said, I feel like I can't see anything back here. We might have to grab a flashlight and look. Because I do have my screen brightness and everything up. Did I do something weird with the game brightness? Let's look. Nope. That says that's all the way up. So, I don't know. Let's get a flashlight when we're grabbing the dotties that we threw on the floor. And we will look over here. We didn't fully look over here. Are you in my hiding spot, Mr. Bone? No. There it is. I just could not see anything in that spot. And I do have my screen brightness way up. Yeah. And all the things, but no dice, apparently. That's not real helpful. Maybe we just put it on the floor. No, we'll try it. Alright, let's just check our camera placement because we can't move this. Oh, that's terrible. It's just staring at the bed. Okay, so we do need to move that. Because with the tier 1s, you can't move the cameras around remotely if, like, they're in a crappy spot. So we need to fix that. put you there. Check our thermo. Right, we are not at freezing. It could be late freezing, but I kind of doubt it. Need a spirit box, need a UV, salt. I'm not sure, well, the spirit box kind of creeps me out. Always has. I dread using it and talking into it. I dread it responding. Actually, wait a second. Thanks for airballing me. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, well, I didn't actually understand that because I was talking over you. But thanks for the response. Look here, buddy. I know I turned off the lights, but only because I need them off to do the spirit box. I prefer the lights being on, thank you very much. Okay, so besides really liking to flip the light switch, it hasn't really done a whole lot, and it's farted on me. Alright, we'll grab that, we'll grab that, we'll grab that. Give me just 1 second. Alright. Let's see. Candle, motion sensor, sound recorder. The awful, crappy sound recorder. I don't always love the other sound recorders, but at least they are better than this one. Oh, we got ghosty writing. So let's get our ghosty writing in there. Right, let's get our salt down and our candle going and our motion sensor. Oh right, it only has on or off. It does not have the split view. Any UV? I do not see any. We'll put the other salt down. Did it record 2 videos like it was kind of threatening? No, it only did the one. There's our EMF photo. We are not... Well, that's an event. Where's my photo camera? Do I still have the sound recorder in my hand? Oh, finished. Anyway. Oh, and we couldn't even get another photo. Oh, because we still had this. Let's get that out of here. Right, so I don't see any orbs. Oh, and then of course we got a candle blow while we weren't looking. So we'll have to turn that back on and do it again. Those. Oh, come on. Really? Stupid motion sensor. So damn picky. I didn't need the other salt video. Right, I'm going with no UV. EMF would be spirit. Dots would be Dio. Freezing is Morai. I don't think we have orbs. I haven't seen any. Oh, and we need to get this out of here. Get the candle blow video. Guess we gotta turn off that. I complain about it often, we know, but why the video camera prioritizes the motion sensor over other things, I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. Did it record that? No. But we got ourselves a ghosty photo. Alright, we gotta figure out what this bad boy is. That's freezing. Let's see if we've got freezing. And this custom has the room change locked, so it cannot change ghost rooms. Its favorite room is always going to be this room. So I would say no freezing at this point. So we're looking at EMF 5 or dots. Well, let's see if we can bait an EMF 5. Come on, Ghosty. What's our ghost name? Grant? Come on, Grant. Come on, Grant. Blow out my candle. You know what? We actually need to check our sanity. It's vented on us quite a bit now. So checking on sanity would be a good idea. We don't have any sanity meds, so we can't take any. And it just did the fire extinguish. That's probably a 2. Let's see if we can get something on the parabolic. I don't need you. We're going to put the other dots in there also. And then we'll probably try to watch for dots from the van. Because I don't have any sanity meds. I have no other way to preserve sanity. So I would rather just get the ghost right and get out. Okay, I want you... Yeah, break the lights back there, buddy. Not while I'm paying attention. We're going to stand in here where we can at least preserve some sanity. And it keeps throwing stuff around back there, but we're not hearing any noises. Come on, Grant. Talk to us. Thank you. Alright, well, Grant needs help, but I think we all do at this point. Oh, and since he broke the lights, we're going to turn on the night vision. There's an orb. There is a flippin' frickin' orb. Alright, so... we do have a mare. Mares do like to turn off lights and break lights, well, break them especially, more than other ghosts, but it does not mean that the ghosts can't. So, finding that stupid flippin' orb was mega. Like, we needed that. Alright, let's get out of here. We got Mayor marked. And we were correct with the mayor. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And we have not checked how many marbles we have today. I have 69% of my marbles. I don't buy that for a second. We've got headgear. The tier 1 headgear, because it's a camera, does not have a lot of use when you play solo. It really doesn't. Anything interesting? Nope, not really. Why do you keep turning off my loadout? Like, it's weird. There we go, we'll just use this one. It's being all doofy. We don't need all of the things in the stuff. Like, we don't. But for some reason... oh, now it's behaving. For some reason, this one's being all picky. Yay, we have one of everything. We don't need this headgear. We're not going to use it. Okay, where do we want to go next? Where do we want to go next? We've got time for one more before we do an ad break. Where do we want to go next? Let's go... let's do a Tanglewood. I've been enjoying the new Tanglewood map. I definitely have.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Because here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look, maybe using it to help your investigation.
Okay. Yay, we've got meds and incense. Woohoo! Alright, we've got Jim Wilson. We need to get our sanity below 25. We need a video of Jimmy. And we need to escape Jimmy during a hunt. Which, depending on what kind of ghosty we've got, we may or may not do. You have to actually hit grab before turning around, Ed. Alright, power is in the garage. Is that the... Yeah, it's the bush when you walk past it. Okay, I guess I've never noticed it before. The light switch is over here now. I do really enjoy this map. I've been enjoying it. Okay. Are we in here? Are we in the living room? I mean, you've turned off the light switch right next to me. It doesn't seem like it, though. Okay, we don't have any hiding in that closet. What about right here? Are you chilling in the hallway, ghosty? I think it's a distinct possibility that the ghosty is chilling in the hallway. Nope. It helps if your finger is on the right button, doesn't it? I kind of think that ghosty is right here. I don't know what door it just tried to open. Okay, we do have this hiding. That is good to know. There is no Jerry in Nancy's room. I didn't see a bone either. I will absolutely step over bones and never see them. So if you see a bone, please let me know. Is the soap always there? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think I've ever looked. Okay, no hiding there. No bones behind the door. Just got a puppy bone. Oh, we've got music box. No hiding in here. Any bones on the side? Nope. I know we looked, but it doesn't hurt to look a second time. Alrighty, do we have bones hiding in here? Fan was on. Maybe Ghosty's not in the hallway. Bone. Bone, where are you? I know that others have had some issues with the bone spawning in just like unreachable places or weird places or you know, so maybe we just don't have a bone. Turn on the train. I love the train. It's so much fun. And like, I really just like the kind of detail that gets you to play with the train. Is this hiding? No. Alright, we are definitely hallway. We didn't look fully on the... Here it is, right in front of us. We played with the lights on the dollhouse and everything. Alright, get our tripod in there, get our dots in there, get a Crucie in there. We are gonna get Norm in there too. Norm is the adorable little gnome. Because we kind of would like Ghosty to talk to Norm. Or Norm to talk to Ghosty. Yeah, these do not have great range, so... Here you go, Norm. Get these things in. Might as well do the spirit box since it's in our hand. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Thanks for farting on me. Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese pizza? Do you like pepperoni? Are you more of a flip-flops or a sneakers guy? We're not getting a high reading though. But I will take a picture. Okay, the camera is there. Nope. Put down. Thank you. I wanted this. Which is still not at freezing. Right, I do want to take a look at what the video camera looks like from the van. Because again, if for some reason we're out here and we want to look at it, we can't. What's with it? It is stuck how it is stuck. So if it needs to change, we need to know. I think it's probably okay. Get this in there, get the salt. I still have something in my hand. Oh, we got ghost writing. I didn't get to it fast enough, but we can at least get a picture. Why, ghosty? I don't know where you are, but stop breathing heavy on me. I'm gonna hang out here with the flies. Okay. We're gonna drop that down for a second. Put you down. Put you down. Let's get our last couple of things. That way everything's in, and then we can hopefully figure out what this ghost is. Oh, and we need to write down our ghosty writing. And our sanity's kind of crummy. Maybe we fix that. Give our sanity a minute to go up. Alrighty, sanity should be up. Sanity is up. Let's go. Put our salt down also. We have not looked for orbs, which we have. Alright, so we have Orbeez. If this is another mare, I'm gonna riot. Okay, we got a duplicate motion sense. So we'll turn it off. Probably the feats have disappeared by now, if there were any. Also, sometimes on these throw carpets, the feet end up underneath the carpet. Okay, we got orbs, motion sense, and salt. So as long as it doesn't do the salt and blow out the candle basically at the same time, we should be good. And the ghosty isn't even talking to Norm. Poor Norm. Aw, just being ignored by his ghosty buddy. Nope, nope, we don't want another disturbed salt. Okay, I would go with no on UV. Nope, and we have an EMF. What is the EMF? It is a 2. And we already got an EMF photo, I believe, right? Yes. Okay. So we're thinking no UV. Let's check our temps again. Still no freezing. So I'll take freezing off. Because, yeah, we should have hit freezing by now. If it was going to be... So we're down to Mayor or Thay. Okay, so nobody's going to EMF 5. So we are to Dots or Spirit Box. Of which we haven't gotten either yet. Okay, sanity's okay. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Are you friendly? Alright, we got our spirit box. So we have another mayor. Did we get any of the objectives? Have we done anything? No. But I do have ads chomping at the bit, and so I think we are just going to say, yep, it's a mayor, and get out of here. And we were correct with another mayor. Ba-ba-bum. Oh, and we got a weekly. Cool. Okay, we do have ads coming. I'm going to go ahead and run them now. That way we don't have to take a break for ads in the middle of a round. We do 1 ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It does keep pre-roll off for anyone new coming in. If you don't get ads, or if you don't get all of the ads, I do put words on stream up. That way you're not just staring at an empty screen. I will not get back into a game until everybody is back from the ads. While ads are running, I'm going to take a quick break and use the restroom and refill my water. And if you get ads, I recommend do the same. Get drinks, get snacks, do all the things. I will see you all in just a couple of minutes. I am back. Alright. Oh, weird. Hey, Monk, how are you? How are you doing today? How's Sunday? How's your Sunday been? A shout out. You are welcome, Monk. Yeah, go check out my friend Dump the Monk. Go check them out. They play a lot of different things. And especially they do play Phas, but they also play a lot of other stuff. Real good, thanks. Glad to hear it. I am glad that you were doing well. Sunday is good but busy. Mother's Day today? That's right. We don't get Mother's Day till May, but it's Mother's Day over there. Well, I hope that all the mothers that you're celebrating with are enjoying their day. How am I doing? I am doing good. I am doing real good. I started out this week sick, but fortunately not for long. Only a couple of days, and other than that, yeah, things have been really good. Sorry I haven't been about much, been really busy. I get that. No worries. You know, life has to be, take priority sometimes. And we're starting, in my house, we're starting to get kind of towards that, like my wedding anniversary was this past week, and then the kiddo's birthday is next week. There's not a whole lot in April. I think there's I think one of Kayak's cousins has a wedding anniversary, and that's really it. And then May, there's just birthday after birthday after birthday after birthday. So yeah, the spring season is kind of busy around our house. April is a crazy time for us. Three on one day. Yeah, that would definitely be crazy. That's a lot to do all at once. It sure is. 3 birthdays, you mean? I kind of figured that's what you meant, but I appreciate you clarifying. Don't want to go assuming things that aren't true. Yeah, no, 3 birthdays in one day is a lot to do. It definitely is. My kiddo went to school with a girl from 1st through 5th grade whose birthday was the same. It wasn't the same day, but it was within a couple of days of hers. And we were always trying to do this balancing act. Not really, it just kind of happened that way of, scheduling our birthday party for this weekend, and then theirs being scheduled for the weekend after. And I always throw the birthday parties, so it was whatever weekend I had the kiddo, and trying to let the other mom know enough, or the other mom asking us enough in advance to know which weekend that was gonna be. Because sometimes, once they got a little bit older, then they had different friend groups and it didn't matter. But when they were younger and kind of inviting everybody in their class, it was an interesting time. But we never had to juggle birthdays on the same day. So I'm impressed that you can juggle all the birthdays on the same day. What map do we want to go to next? We've done a willow and a tangle. We do have all of our stuff back. It's all good. They're all adults. My dad, wife's dad, and wife's sister. Well, at least, then probably to a degree, some of it's, group birthdays. Yeah. Just everybody come over and celebrate everybody's birthday at once. That does make things a little bit easier. And yeah, them all being adults also makes it easier. For sure. Let's do a Nels. We finally finished off the Nels badge last stream, which took longer than I felt like it should, but we finally did it. So let's see if Nels is going to be good to us today. Sweet, yeah, I finally finished off the Nels badge. About halfway through the Sunny Meadows one, and then of course the new Tanglewood one I haven't even gotten close to finishing. I don't want to grind them because I just don't want to like burn myself out on like that specific map. So I'll get there. We've got Margaret Bowen. We've only got the camping badge. When Kayaks and the kiddo and I first started playing, we kind of did grind the camping badge. We ground it quite a bit, and then we also kind of ground the lighthouse badge. And I just, it sort of gave us like a thing to focus on and do when we were kind of new still, but yeah, now I don't want to get burnt out on any specific map, so I totally understand just having one and not trying to race towards the others. Alright, what do we need to do with good old Maggie here? We need Maggie to do a ghost event. We need sanity below 25, which will match my real life sanity then. And we need 2 sounds off the sound recorder. Bleh. I am not a fan of the tier 1 sound recorder. I am not a fan of it at all. As always, we will go in the back. There's more rooms back there, and more chances of finding a ghostie. If I can find the light switch. There it is. Man, you do not realize how much you rely on your headlamp until you don't have it. Because I'm sitting here convinced that, like, all of my brightnesses have been turned down, and it's literally just because I don't have the headlamp. Oh, we could check for some Orbeez. I don't see any, I just see snow. But I don't think Ghostie's in there. Is Ghostie in the break room? We do have hiding in the break room. No mirror either. And no ghost. Where is my ghostie? And where's she hiding her bone? Since we haven't seen that either. Yep, Ghostie turned off the power. And power is not over here. Where is power? Yep, and we've been farted on. Is power over here? Dang it, power was the other way, wasn't it? power was probably in the maintenance thing, yes. Okay. Well, we got airballed in the kitchen, so maybe we go into the kitchen and see if we have a kitchen ghosty. Nope, there's a steak on the floor. You know, Maggie, steaks do not belong on the floor. Now you gotta throw it away. It's not good anymore. Customers do not appreciate floor steak. They do not. I just realized you prestige, even though it's clearly written on your title. Yeah. Well, I prestiged last Sunday at the end of stream because I was going to be playing games with Kayaks, like we often do on Monday, and he refuses to prestige, so I get to just, you know, leech off of him, and then we were both sick, so yeah, 3-second rule. I don't know if that applies in a, I know it does not apply in a commercial kitchen, but I mean, at home, totally. Although I think I've walked over it now twice, so I guess not full. It's definitely not a usable steak anymore. Probably 3-minute rule in some kitchens. Yes. That is most definitely true. There are some kitchens out there that, like, you don't... I mean, I've known, especially in my bartending days, I knew quite a few people who worked in kitchens or waited tables in the area and would tell you stories. And it's like, well, remind me never to eat there. So, yeah, definitely some kitchens are very laxed about the health and safety code requirements. And I had a roommate that worked in one, which was honestly, like, it was a great restaurant, very clean, all that sort of stuff. But the health inspector, every time they came in, would find, and it was almost always the same problem, would find this one thing and be so nitpicky about it. Like that stuff in the fridge wasn't stored in the right kind of container or something like that. I don't remember what it was. And, you know, just every time this was the problem. And, oh, tarot cards. You would think after the, like, first couple of times, you'd be there going, alright, the health inspector's gonna show up this month. Maybe we put everything in the whatever container they prefer. And I don't remember what the issue was or what the thing was. And it was something like, I don't know. It was something that seems really, really trivial. Like I said, I don't really remember what it was. Okay, I keep flipping the wrong switch and having half the lights off in here. There we go. I can't see. Light switch. Where are you? Okay, door. Light switch. phone. Hello. Look here, ghosty. Stop turning off the lights. I would like to be able to see, which I can't do anyway because I don't have any headgear and I don't want to carry a flashlight. So we're gonna go grab a flashlight. And we need to check our sanity because I wandered around in the dark a bunch. Yeah, we're gonna take some meds. Helps if you have the meds selected. It's kind of hard to take your meds when you're holding something else. Alrighty. Let's get the video camera in and let's see if we can finally find the stupid bone. I haven't found it yet and forgotten, right? No. Where do we wanna... Let's do this aisle, why not? Check and see if there's any orbs. I'm not seeing orbs. Alright, now that we've got a flashlight, let's maybe find this stupid bone. There it is. Apparently all I needed to do was bring in a flashlight. Gonna have to lurk doing dinner? Enjoy dinner. Enjoy your dinner. What are you guys having? You can tell me after dinner if you want. Enjoy dinner. Alright, we are still not freezing. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. Tumbleweed! So, for reasons completely unknown, randomly this morning, I'm loading laundry and doing laundry stuff. And Kayaks comes in to the laundry room. And he goes, you know, I wonder if the vent for the dryer is, like, clogged. Our dryer is terrible. Like, it's absolutely awful. You're almost better just air drying your clothes. And... no, I don't know. So, I finished loading the laundry. I will, leave. Or come out of the laundry room, and then I come back in and he's moving stuff. Because we do have a door, like an outer door, in our laundry room. And it's generally blocked with things. It's not a door we use. It goes to the side of the house. Like, and he's moving stuff, and I keep pointing out, like, there's still other things in the way. Like laundry baskets and the hanger for a hang dry clothes and, you know, whatever else. Finally gets the door open and there's still stuff in the way. So he's like squeezing through to go check. Says the vent looks fine, but I look outside and there's also a gate to our backyard kind of right there. And there's a whole bunch of tumbleweeds that have, you know, blown up against the gate to the backyard. So I need to get out there and deal with those. Or we'll get lucky and it'll get windy and they'll blow away like this afternoon. But probably not. That corner Yeah, that spot just becomes kind of a place where things go to stay forever. I'm gonna drop that for now. We'll drop this for now. We'll throw an egg because we can. And it was just the most random thing. Like, it's kind of why it makes me nervous sometimes when Kayaks is, like, up and doing stuff early in the day, like, on his days off, because he doesn't get up early normally. And sometimes he just... I don't know. And, like, you can get to that side of the house just by going out, like, our front door and going around. But he was like, but there's a door right here. And it's like, yeah, but the door is blocked because we don't use this door. And the door is still blocked. And there's clothes hanging on the hanging racks. And, like... And at first, I thought he was trying to figure out what... Because some of the cabinets in our laundry room... their doors don't close all the way. And at first I thought that's what he was going to do because I made a comment about it because it frustrates me. Yeah, I'm trying to hang something on the hanging rack and the door that the hanging rack is hooked up to is just swinging wildly. It's annoying. But no, something else totally unrelated and random. On the flip side, I figured out why the doors weren't closing. I mean, I knew why, but I moved the things that were preventing those doors in the laundry room from closing. The downside is that most of them have those, like, magnetic closure things to kind of help keep them closed, and they're all ancient, and they don't really do anything anymore. So those probably need to get replaced in the not too distant future. But at least all the doors are closed now. And of course, didn't get my salt. Oh, hi dots. Well, it gave me a motion sense, not a dots, but we saw the dots. And I'm pretty sure I saw them with my face hole. So, no Goryo. Maybe we need to move our dots. Okay. For videos, we got our motion sense and our fire extinguish. So we'll take that off. Where's my salt? Get another clump of salt down. Move you to there. Come on, Ghosty. You want to walk through my other salt? Well, we keep turning on stuff back here, though. Or maybe it's just a lighting glitch. Come on, Ghosty. Well, I guess maybe we better turn this back on. It's throwing stuff. Where's my camera. That was not a high EMF though. No, and it didn't even take it. Butthead. I'll take a door move video. Alright, so we still need photos, 2 videos, all of our sounds. We aren't worrying real hard about that. Well, except that the sound recorder is an objective. Come on, ghosty. It's totally gonna walk in the salt while we're out of the room. But I think I want to get the other dotties. Place those also. As we saw that dots, but we're not seeing it again. And you know what? Let's take a second and do the ever fascinating thing of watching from the van. Alrighty. Well, I didn't see anything interesting go on from the van. Let's grab another salt because I'm just thinking we're gonna need it. When we'll get in here, we'll place this dots too. It still hasn't gone through that other salt. Which makes me kind of wonder if we have... a Galoo. Is Galoo even an option? No, it isn't. We got airballed, right? I think. Put this one there. This is the empty one, right? Yes. So we'll throw it way over there. Okay, still no freezing. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese pizza? Do you like steak? Do you think I'm funny? Where are you? Where'd I throw the EMF? Okay, that photo had better take. But we do not have an EMF 5. It finally walked through my other salt, which of course I missed. But I don't see any UV. It really does seem to prefer to be like back here, doesn't it? So let's see if we can get at least a couple of sounds. Hopefully, hopefully. We get light flickers. Nope. And of course, we got some dots, but we weren't paying attention. Come on, Maggie. Let's do it. Nope, I don't need that. I need this. We're not going to get either of those things. We have to be able to, or be prepared to do one, then the other. Alright. Okay, before I do this, is Onryo an option? No. And of course, she's just gonna dots around me while I'm doing this, but not blow out my candle again. Come on, Ghosty. You wanna blow out the candle? Pretty, pretty, please. Nope, we're just gonna flicker lights. Come on, Ghosty. Blow out the candle. Of course, now, in a minute, after it blows out, well, this candle is gonna go out before it blows it out. Yep, see, told you. Okay, we'll just do this bit some more. See if we can get some dotties finally and get that salt video. And then we gotta figure out what this ghost is, because right now all we have is dots. Now, I did ask earlier, or start to ask, what people were doing for dinner. I don't know what we're doing for dinner tonight. I think we might just do leftovers. St. Patrick's Day is on Tuesday, but Tuesday is trivia day, so I was going to make our corned beef and cabbage, etc. on Monday, which is often like the day that I try to crock pot dinner anyway, so it works out perfectly. And so I'm kind of inclined to just do leftovers tonight, get some of the fridge stuff cleaned out. There is stuff that I need to just throw out of the fridge. Dang it. She was Dotson behind me. We finally got the disturbed salt, though. And still no feet. So... yeah, I've got to do a bit of a fridge clean out. It's kind of a struggle sometimes when there's, like, so many people in the house and they have their leftovers and their takeout, and you know, the leftovers from the last time they made food. And sometimes it's hard to know, like, what's old and what isn't. And sometimes you have to go bug them and be like, hey, can you clean out your stuff of the fridge? Like, anything of yours that's old that you're not going to eat, your leftover, you know, burrito from however many days ago from Taco Bell, whatever. He's like, I don't necessarily know when they last got Taco Bell or what Taco Bell they got. You know, if they've gotten Taco Bell or wherever more than once in the last few days, because that also happens. Okay, she's starting to dots from like right at my feet and then disappearing. I don't want motion sense videos. I want a dots video. I would love to get out, Maggie, but I need at least one more sound from you, and I need to figure out what the hell you are. Because you're not telling me. Maggie, what would you have for dinner tonight if you could have dinner? Would you have waffles or steak and eggs? She doesn't want to talk to me, folks. She doesn't want to tell me what she would have for dinner. Or French fries? If it were up to my kid, we would probably have French fries. Or sushi. The kiddo discovered sushi about a year, maybe 2 years ago, and just loves sushi. Pretty sure I already have a door move video. I do. Come on. Welcome back, Monk. How was dinner? How was dinner? I don't know what we're doing for dinner here tonight. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. I'm thinking leftovers. It was okay. I'm not the best cook. Well, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, usually when I tell Kayaks that he has to figure out dinner, he decides to order out. That's usually what happens. Right, I'm pretty sure that we just do not have a freezing ghost. And we are still doing 3 EV, so we might as well cross out something. I also don't think we have UV. Yeah, whatever it was, it went away. Where are you? Okay, well, whatever sound she was making, she's not now. This ghost is being a giant butthole. Like, come on. Give me a sound. I just need one more. Come on. You know you wanna. Maggie, make noises, please. Come on, Maggie. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. And we are just not getting, like, any evidence, which is not helpful. Maggie doesn't like me? No, she does not. She's already told me to get out. Oh, now there's freaking orbs. I swear. Okay, well, we've got orbs now. It only took 14 years. I wonder if we have a they. Alright, so we finally got our poopy ghost orb. Which covers all the videos. Not that that's what we're... You're a they? Sure. Yeah, this ghost was doing stuff, now she's not doing stuff. Alright, Maggie's having way too much fun in the kitchen. Way too much fun. Way too much fun in the kitchen. Right, we've finally got our 2 sounds. We need... What's our other objective? I've forgotten. Sanity below 25. Why is this light off? Nope, that turned off both of them. So I think, as much as I hate sitting in the dark, I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. After I go figure out what my sanity is right now. Because all we've gotten is dots and now orbs. I'm pretty sure it didn't ghost right. Oh, you could be a yokai. Except our sanity should be lower if you were a yokai. Maybe we need to go check the ghostwriting book. Walking through this way in the dark is probably not the smartest idea. Yep, no ghostwriting. Alright. Our sanity is pretty high, so we're just gonna have to sit in the dark for, like, ever, unfortunately. But we can do it. Maybe we've got crucies in there, so probably not, but maybe it'll hunt. And that'll give us some semblance of a clue, because a Raiju is going to be kind of fast in its room just due to the electronics, and not fast anywhere else. And that would help. So we will sit here and do the super exciting thing of waiting forever. Oh, turned off a light switch. We do have all the things and stuff. We still have crucies in here. We're thinking we want to get it to hunt, which I'm not fully thinking, but I'm out of ideas. So as we have snow, so if it was going to be freezing, it would have already done so. I don't know where I threw my thermo. We could bring in another candle, try to bait an EMF 5. Anyone else can tell that I'm feeling impatient and don't want to sit in the dark for 14 years? Also, it's probably not the most interesting content in the universe. Just, you know, watching me sit in the total darkness, doing nothing. Alright, do some EMFing. And maybe give me a dots photo in the process. And then, of course, she dots is way over there where I couldn't see her until the last second. Yeah, I have tarot cards. But tarot cards are such a crapshoot. Yes, you reduce my sanity a lot. Yep, Ghosty came out here to play with the squirty cream. Wheel of Fortune green, well that raised my sanity. Oh, Hangman Fool. Well, at least we're not dead. Raised my sanity again. And we're dead. Funnily enough, I think Hangman was the last tarot card I needed it for the lobby collection, so I guess there's that. And it was a Thay. Which explains something. That round took for flipping ever. Like, forever. And it's all Kayak's fault. We're blaming Kayaks for it. Okay. Well, I can figure out where do I want to go next? Actually, maybe let's go camping next. I didn't force you. No, you did not, Kayaks. You did not force me to pull tarot cards. I just did it anyway. But, like I said, I think that was the last one I needed for the collection. It was. So, I have the full card collection now. So, I guess there's that. Alright, let's load in. I do have ads coming up in a few minutes, so I think we'll load in, get kind of set up. Ha, see, I helped. Sure, yes, you helped. You helped lots. Maybe we can figure out where this ghosty is before we have to take an ad break. Alright, we've got Raymond Wilson. We need 2 sounds from the sound recorder. We need a video of Ray. And then Ray needs to talk in the parabolic. Get a couple of lights on as I walk right past the light switch. And this one, I can't see. Should be like right here. Alrighty, we've got... It's snowing, so everywhere is going to be kind of cold. We're looking very specifically for something below 5 degrees. We're going to see breath everywhere, so that's going to make life difficult. Ghosty. Walking into the pole. Where is it? There it is. And you do really forget how much you rely on the headlamp until you don't have it. Also, not having the crappy tier 1 thermo. Come on, Ghosty. Where are you at? Alright, you know what? We are going to drop that. I think we're going to do this with a candle. Because I'm not hearing anything. And not seeing anything. Or maybe we want put that down. Or maybe Ghost is just literally right here. Alright, Ghosty, you want to blow out my candle? So if you're right here, that means like here, right? Yeah, this whole front area. Okay. We'll put that there. I'm gonna grab a couple of things. Nope, I still have my photo camera in my hand. Alright, well at least we have that photo. Alright, I'm gonna get the video camera in. And the other crucie. Okay. Let's see what it all looks like. No, not great, but it'll do. Okay, I do have ads starting. So we're gonna go ahead and run them. We do one ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It keeps pre-roll off for anyone new coming in. If you get ads, take a quick break, get drinks, get snacks, do all the things. I'm going to take a quick break and refill my water and stretch a little bit. If you don't get ads or don't get all the ads, I do put words on stream so that we're not just staring at a blank screen. We will not get back in the game until everyone is back from the ads. Enjoy the words or the ads? Question mark. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Alright, I am back. Looks like we've got about 30 seconds left on the ads. So I'm going to go ahead and get the words off. Seems silly to start another round when there's only like now 15 seconds left on ads. So we'll watch the camera for a second, see if this ghost does anything. And ads are finishing up. So let's get the music off. And let's see if we can figure out our ghosty. Get the book down. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Nope. Doesn't want to talk to me anyway. Alright, check our tempies. We are still not freezing. Yeah. Just making sure I haven't wandered off into the wrong area. Throwing stuff at me now. Or throwing stuff, but not giving me any evidence. Because, you know, why would we do that? Let's put you... Thanks, ghost. Nope, we got feet. We got feeties. Alright, well at least we got something. Right, we got feeties. I'll try and get these dots placed somewhere useful, which apparently is not on the table. That's weird. I swore I used to be able to place them on the table. There's some rubbish bits like everywhere, but lots of history too. Yeah, UK is somewhere I want to visit at some point in my life. And an amazing music festival every year. Like 3 miles from your house. Shoot, you can walk to it. That's kind of awesome. I still have something in my hand. Salt. We need to put a second salt down anyway to make sure we don't have a Galoo. It's pretty handy. Yeah, I bet. Alright, well, we don't have a Galoo, but it also didn't let me get a recording because it's a poopy ghost. And the river is great, even though it's pretty high at the moment. We've actually had... Kayaks would probably know better. But last summer, our lakes and stuff were actually kind of high, like compared to previous years. Is that an EMF 5? No. It is not an EMF 5. It is a, I'm kidding, EMF. Which I already got an EMF picture. We haven't gone and found our bone or our object, which is probably why I grabbed... I don't need you. That probably is why I grabbed a flashlight earlier. Because I can't see anything. Oh, bone. No Jerry. Yep, we got monkey paw. Cool, well that's 2 pictures down. It's throwing stuff, but not where I can see it. Alright, would you go through the motion sensor? Please? Sound recorder, video, parabolic. Okay. We got Ray, that's right. Ray the ghost. He was back to not giving me anything useful. Come on, Ray, walk through the motion sensor. Do it, do it, do it. Note to self, don't hit wrong buttons and throw your matches on the floor. No! Yeah, I throw my matches on the floor all the time. Where are you? Where are you? Maybe I need to turn these off too. Ah! Damn it, ghost! You're supposed to be giving me evidence. Stop making me poop my pants. Also, fun fact, I don't know where my spirit box went. I hear it, but I think it glitched through the cornhole board. Yes, yes it is. It is in the cornhole board. The game with the most unfortunate name ever. Okay, there's probably some game out there with a worse name, but not that I can think of. There it is. Alright, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you just a jerk? Okay, I'm going with still no spirit box. Alright, what else can we bring in? Because this ghost is doing nothing. Except scaring the crap out of me. Oh, I can't look at the video camera. It's in my hand. I better get going. Take care, guys. Have a great night, Monk. Have a good night. Have a good start to your week. Hopefully work isn't too worky this week. And I will see you next time. It was really good to see you. I know we've both been kind of busy and life's crazy. So it was good to see you. Alright, let's put that there. And you hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I will. I will do my best. Alright, come on, Ghosty. Give me something. I'm not getting orbs. I'm not getting dots. We're still at 70. Maybe the orbs are like over here? Did I get it? I don't think I got it. I don't think I got it fast enough. No, I didn't. Asshole. You're supposed to let me have a video, Ghost. You're also supposed to give me evidence, and you're not doing it. What if I put it back there more? Now I can have a motion sensor video. Do that. It's not freezing. We definitely would have had freezing by now. Unless, like, seems to be the story of my life these days, we're in the wrong room. Nope, it is all jumping right back up, so that's not it. Where are you? I don't see him at all. And then, of course, he disappears. Jerk. This ghost is just a big giant troll. That's what this ghost is. Big giant troll. It's not a Galoo. We haven't seen a single bit of dots. Well, I got the video. I also still don't know what he is. We're gonna guess Jinn. I mean, it never turned off the power. It didn't really zap my sanity, but I don't know.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready.
And it was a phantom. Well, that was a total bust. Oh well. Alright, we gotta go somewhere where we don't lose a whole bunch of moolah. Let's do a Tanglewood again. Might as well get some Tanglewood points. Well, provided we can actually get a ghost. I guess, right? I mean, I can come up with lots of house stuff that needs to get done, Kayaks, if you're really that bored.
The ghost here seems to be linked.
Walter Winter.
Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it to
We
help your
need 2
investigation.
sounds on the sound recorder. We need to repel Walter while he's chasing us. And we need to get our sanity to below 25. Right, let's get the lights on. Grab... I'm never gonna get used to that light switch having moved. And this light switch, I think, should be like here or there instead of here. Don't ask me why. I don't know that there's a lot of logic to why. It's just what I want. Right, we have that closet hiding. Ooh, this door is open. Were you working on the puzzle, Ghosty? Ghosty does puzzles. No, nope, Ghosty doesn't do puzzles. Are we hanging out in the bathroom? Nope. I didn't see any bones in the bathroom either. What about Nancy's room? Oh, well, Nancy's room has a bone. Does Nancy's room have a ghost? Nancy's room does not have a Jerry. And Nancy's room does not have a ghosty in it either. Are you just a hallway ghost again? No. Are we a master bedroom ghost? We aren't. What about the master bathroom? Or as they like to call it, the ensuite bathroom. No music box. No tarot cards. Do we have a ghost hanging out in here? Ghosty hiding in the living room? Oh, yeah, potentially. We potentially have a ghosty in the living room. I think it's a ghosty in the living room. Where do we put you? There? Hopefully that covers everything. Let's go find a cursed object. Right, no monkey paw. Yeah! Stop it! You turn out the lights, I can't see anything. Mean ghost. Oh, we've got the circle of summoning in the train. Yes, yes, I know, I'm 5. Get some of these lights out. We don't need them all on. Oh, we should check. Is there a locker hiding or is there stuff in it? Nope, there's stuff in it. Alrighty, let's get... Do that. Do this. Do one of you. Look for orbs. I believe there are orbs. I didn't see them, but the video camera saw something, so I guess let's find out. There's orbs. We'll put that one there, and then maybe one on the floor. Let's get the other crucie in there too. Check our camera. That's not the best placement ever, but I think it's okay. Oh, that's funny. Ghost writing is half glitched into the floor. I'm gonna put you there. Nope, nope, I wanna check temps. Okay, well, we do have ghost writing. So there we go. We got one. Now if this ghost would, you know, behave himself. Alright. That is everything in our hands, so let's go get some more things. What else do we need to grab? We need to grab a spirit box, a UV, some salt, Sorry about that. I needed to blow my nose. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you old? Alright, we got a spirity box. Do I still have other things in my hands? I do. Alright, so for our sounds, we can get a spirit box recording if we need to. Considering the struggle we just had getting the spirit box, I don't know if I want to. Alright, Ghosty, you wanna blow out my candle? Right, did it actually record 2? Because sometimes it scams us and doesn't. Okay. Well, we gotta get the other salt down. I doubt we have UV, but we'll place it so that we can find out from the other salt for sure. And we have a duplicate. You turd! You know, let's not give me anything I can record, but then when I get something I can record, it doesn't want to... turd. Alright, well, we'll record for a second and see what appears. Alright, well, Ghost turned out the lights and or the power. Looks like just the lights. Okay, unfortunately, I need to take a quick break and use the bathroom. Let me get... just throw some words up there for you. And some words for a little bit, and I am going to go to the bathroom real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging in there. I appreciate it. Okay, let's... Alright, we gotta get stuff. So, salt. Do I have anything else in my hands? The sound recorder. Let's get that too. I've already forgotten my objectives. Sound recorder, chasing 25. Okay. Toasty really does like turning out the lights. Oh, and we threw things. Let's see if we can get it to walk through this salt. Well, that's what we need, right? We need a salt video? Yeah. Come on, Ghosty. Sorry, squeakiest chair in the world. And of course, as I'm fixing squeakiest chair... Nope, we're not going to give me a light switch video either. Oh, now it'll give me one. That's weird. Alright. Well, I got it. We were already pretty sure that we didn't have fingies, but we'll double check for good measure. Where did I hide my thermo from myself? There it is. Oh, maybe, no. Okay, well, we have full videos. Alright, so for sounds... let's do... Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Did it take? Yes. Turn that off. So at least we've got that. And then we could get another candle blow. We'll turn on the motion sensor just so that we can see when it walks through it. I mean, I'll take any sound. It doesn't specifically have to be the candle blow, but the candle blow is, I guess, an easy sound, for lack of a better way to put it. Oh, the ambient noises on this thing are, like, on this map are just wild. I have a photo of the EMF already, right? Yes. Okay, but we didn't get to record the candle blow. And there's the doggy howling again. Right. We're gonna have the stupid recorder actually on this time. Come on, Ghosty. Walter. Come on, Walter. Oh, well, we are getting some kind of a sound. That record? I hope so, because I'm gonna need new pants now. And Walter turned off the power. It's a good thing there's a reflection on the car. Alright, do we even worry about a third sound? I kind of don't think we do. We have our two sounds. We've got a full thing of videos. We could use one more photo. But we also... Could you do stuff when I'm ready and not just to freak me out? I'd appreciate it. Ah. The ghost just makes me nervous. Alright, well, we are in hunt range. It's being eventy. Okay, EMF 5 would be Spirit, Dio, Pulte, Morai Mare. Wait. Do we flippin' have orbs? We have orbs. We have orbs. This is our third mayor today. We've got frickin' orbs. Alright, well I have mayor circled. Okay, I don't have anything in my hands. Let's grab you. Let's grab you. Right, we have that hiding. Do we have this hiding? No. And of course we could hide in here. Do we have this hiding? No. I'm not really a fan of how close we are, but also it hasn't popped any of the crucies. Oh, really? I can see his shadow there just kind of swinging around. I don't know why that was so amusing. It kind of scared the crap out of me initially when it smacked me, when it slammed the door right behind me. Yeah, you can have the lights off in your room, Ghosty. That's fine. I don't really want to do this, but if we kind of want to drain some sanity, I guess we need to. Well, there's a cruci burn. Do I still have a photo camera? Put that there. I dropped the camera in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. That is the first burn. Oh no, it's a second burn. Okay. So Ghosty can definitely hunt me like any minute now. There is still the other cruci in the room, but it can be just like past the range of that and hunt. Look here, butthead. Or actually, do we not want to worry about the escape? I think that might be a better idea. Is to just not worry about the escape and just worry about the 25. I think that's what we'll go with. I think that's what we're gonna go with. And that's another red light event. So, just as a reminder for everybody, join the Discord. Listen to the ghosty hunt. Yeah, join the Discord. I put stuff on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Join all the things. So go follow, subscribe, etc., in all the places and all the things. Okay, so we have our sanity below 25. Let's take pills. This door still opens the wrong way as far as I'm concerned. And we're gonna go ahead and get out of here because we're pretty sure it's a mayor. And we were correct with a mayor. Ba-ba-ba-bum. And I will take the moolah. Thank you very much. Oh, we don't need to hear it do the whole countdown, do we? Is there anything I can upgrade? Is there anything available for upgrade yet? No. Nope. When is the next thing? Flashlights are at 18. I don't think we care that much about the flashlights. UVs also at 18. That would be nice. We don't get the good headlamp till like late, right? Yeah, 42. Boo. Boo hiss boo. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll just keep on going. You know what, actually, I was playing with this earlier. Just rooming. Turn on the changing favorite rooms to low, which would make it closer to like a true pro preset, and then, you know, with some tweaks. Let's do an Edgefield. Now you're gonna have to remind me that the ghosty can now change rooms because I won't remember. We've got Emma Roswell. Have a member of your team escape during a hunt. Capture 3 photos with the, 3 videos and repel while chasing. Ah, boy. Get some lights on. Alright, we are listening for any sounds. And of course checking temps in all the rooms. Because power starts on, the room is going to be a little bit warm. We're going to have to wait a little a little bit for it to cool down. Okay. However, at this point, really pretty quickly when you get in, that ghosty room should start to cool down pretty quick. So, really we're kind of looking for anything below 20 is most likely the ghost room. Oh, bone. And power. And hiding. The garage is a 3-fer. Oh, there's a light on in here that we did not turn on. How did I never notice that there's like just random shelves over here? And they're not consistent. There's 3 here, 1 there. Never noticed before. Alright, temps are still dropping. I took a photo of the music box, right? Yes. Alright, so with turning a light on, it'll not be a mare. And then if a ghost lights a candle, it can't be an onryo. Alright, let's check the camera for a minute. Okay, I didn't see anything. Oh, crap. And we've got ads getting ready to start. Alright. So I better let the ads do their thing. I am going to sit right here in the van. You all will not miss a thing. We do 1 ad break an hour. It is just for 3 minutes. It keeps pre-roll off for anybody new coming in. And if you have to refresh the stream for any reason, you don't get smacked with ads coming in either. While ads are running, take a break, get drinks, get snacks, do all the thingy things. I am going to do the same. If you don't get ads, or if you don't get all of the ads, I do put words on stream so that we're not just staring at an empty screen. Thank you for sticking through the ads. I will see you all in just a few minutes. You won't miss a thing. Alright, I am back. We'll let this round of words finish. Looks like there's about 30 seconds left on the ads as well. Alrighty, ads are finishing up. Words are almost over also. Welcome back from the ads. Welcome on back. We'll just let this round of words finish and then we will get back into it. Alright, we'll get the music off, get the words off. Okay. So we didn't see it do anything in the camera. Let's get this guy in there. Get you two in there. Hopefully Ghosty has not changed rooms. I did remember, go me. Oh, Ghosty did do ghost writing, and we've got freezing. Let's put this one, like, right here. And get our couple of other things. Alright, 3 videos, and then repel while hunting and escape a hunt. I was about to say, did I forget to grab a candle? Did I get the disturbed salt video? Because we know it loves to scam me on those. No, I didn't. I'm not seeing any UV. We'll check again in a second. But we already have the motion sense video, so let's turn that off. Yeah, we know it's not a wraith, although we have ghost writing and freezing. I should probably remember to mark those down. Man, I didn't hear that or anything. Alright, so we're gonna need more salt to get a salt video. Might as well just grab it real fast. Our sanity is almost still full. How is it still almost full? And of course, you butthole. I go to look for one thing, and it's all like, okay, walk through salt. Doop, 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 doop. It would be nice, Emma, if you would wait. Okay, now you can go through the salt. Or blow out the candle. Either one. Preferably both. Come on, Emma. You can do it. I believe in you, Emma. Thank you. Okay, now I need a third video from you. Can you blow out the candle? Pretty, please. Blow out the candle. Come on, you know you wanna. Come on, Ghosty. Blow out my candle. Do it, do it, do it, do it. You're still in here. Yeah, that candle is almost done. Oh, nope, that just went out because it died. That is a dead skied candle. While we're out here, so EMF, nobody is gonna give me dots. Demon would be UV, orbs, and of course spirit box. But I would think that our sanity would be a lot lower if it was Moroi. We're still, our temps are still sliding down, so unless something has changed that I don't know about, there isn't a ghost that like will not blow out a candle. So we just have a ghost that's being really stingy. I don't think we have UV. I feel like we would have had footprints on one of the 800 pieces of salt we had to put down for the stupid video. Alright, come on, ghosty. Alright, we are firmly outside the room. Ghosty, ghosty. Come on, ghosty, let's do it. That's just an EMF 2, but I do not have an EMF photo, so let's take it. Okay. Oh, and then everything else was hunt objectives. Which with a shade, I'm not sure that's what we're gonna do. Ghosty, I think you're having a little too much fun in there. Alright, I think we're just gonna call this one a shade, hope that we're right, and get out of here, and then we'll just go on to the next one.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
And we were right, with a shade. Ba-ba-ba-bum! Yay! Alright, let's upgrade some of our gear. UV for sure. And EMF. I'm not too worried about the flashlight. So I think that'll be fine. Give me just 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. I needed to adjust my fan. Alright, where do we want to go for possibly, probably last game? Where do we want to go? I think we'll turn off changing favorite rooms again. It was sort of a neat experiment, but I would rather do 2 evidence than the changing room, I think. But I still want to do at least one more 3 evidence, then tomorrow with kayaks we'll probably do 3 evidence also, but then next week we'll switch back up to doing 2 again.
We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Alright, we've got Patricia Brown. We need Patty to go through a motion sensor. We need to hear her on the parabolic. And then we need 3 photos. I'm kind of looking forward to what they do with, like, this house and the other one also. But this one especially, I want them to fix these room boundaries. And, like, it's kind of a neat house, but it just seems so plain. Right, Ghosty is not in here. Or in the dining room. Oh, I heard a throw. Are you in here? I think Ghosty is in here. Temps are slowly dropping. They're being really slow about dropping, but they are dropping. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. This is also the room where my favorite hiding spot is, so, you know, that doesn't help. I forgot that we still had the photo camera in our hand. Oops. And this one we'll put there. Okay. Oh, we've got the mirror. I'm not gonna do the full on bone hunt. If we don't find it, we don't find it. Bone. Come on, Ghosty. Where is your bone? Alright, let's bring in some more stuff. What do we need now? What are the last things we need to bring? Bring those, bring an EMF. Notebook still looks like it has writing on it from the last time a ghost wrote in it. Usually helps if you turn on the dots. Alright, let's check the camera placement, see how it looks. Oh, and we forgot to turn on night vision. See if we've got any orbs. Not that I can see. My guess is that Ghost turned off power in the whole house, so... Which it can't... So let's see. Power is in the not basement. Garage. Okay, nope. Ghost just turned off power to the room. Or turned off the lights in the room. You all know what I meant. Actually... Yep, we got a fingy. Let's see if that counted. It didn't. And now the fingy is gone. Okay, but we know we have fingies, so let's get fingies marked. Where are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you close? Are you far? Are you old? Are you young? Do you like pizza? Do you like cheese? Do you like Pop-Tarts? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? We'll drop the camera back down. Let's grab the last few things. Get all of that stuff in. See if we can figure out our last ghosty of the day. Oh, and we also need the parabolic, right? So now we'll grab the last bit of stuff. Okay, you and you. I think that's everything. Our objectives were motion sensor, parabolic, and photos. Sometimes my chair makes me lean way forward. I don't get it. Alright, put the sounds over there. Get our salt. There it is. I could not see my candle to save my life. Get a feet pick. Okay, so all I got was a motion sense. We've got to do another salt anyway. I don't know where she was. I also don't know where my video camera is. There it is. Alright, so now I should have... I've got a duplicate. We'll turn that off. If you would pretty please blow out the candle, I would super appreciate it. Right, do we have Orbeez? Does anybody see any Orbeez? Because I do not see any Orbeez. Come on, Ghosty, you want to blow out my candle? Blow out the candle. Blow out the candle. Oh, and we are not a Gallo. We have a lady, we do. Okay. Come on, Ghosty, blow out the candle. Do it, do it, do it. Come on, Ghosty. Let's see, what are our tempies like? Not freezing. Definitely no ghost writing. At least not so far. Is this ghost gonna give me anything? Okay. I didn't see her at all. And I was busy freaking out. In case no one noticed from me flipping all the things and not getting out of the screen fast enough. Okay, so our only objective left is the parabolic. So let's do that. It might take us 84 years because this parabolic kind of sucks, but we're gonna do it anyway. And then hopefully at the same time we can figure out what this ghost is. I mean, we could have an EMF5. It is foggy, which is slightly warmer temp weather, so it could take it longer than what we think or expect for it to get down to freezing. And we didn't get anything on the spirit box, right? Or did we just bring it in and not actually try it? I think we tried it, though. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Oh. Oh, Ghost turned on the sink. That's what it sounded like, anyway. Yep. That is what it sounded like, but no. Thanks, Ghost. Yep, and we have ghostwriting. And we said power was in the garage, right? Power is in the garage. Okay, so we do have our 3 bits of evidence. We do have a Pulte. This Pulte has not been very throwy. We have all of our objectives. I think I'm going to call that good. And hopefully we get enough to maybe get some more equipment, because that would be cool.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
And we were correct with a Pulte. Ba-ba-ba-bum. But we never found the bone. Nope, we got some extra dollary dues. Where was the bone? It was probably upstairs. Oh, it was in the basement. We never went in the basement. Alright, that is going to be it for me today. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate any time that you can spend with me. Happy Mother's Day to those who are celebrating Mother's Day today. And yeah. Join the Discord. I post when I'm going live on there. Also, like anytime we upload videos to all the places, it gets posted on there. So join the Discord. There's some fun random stuff in there. I think I might start posting some recipes in there. I'm a firm believer of, non-complicated but tasty cooking. Those things. So, yeah, join the Discord, follow on all of the socials and all of the places and things. I will be back tomorrow afternoon. We will be doing more Phasmo, probably playing some games with kayaks. I don't know for certain yet, but that's usually what we do, so I'm assuming so. And then Tuesday, we're going to be trying out Rewind 99. They sent me a game key, and I'm really excited to play it, so we have to. And I've seen a couple of other people playing it. It looks like a lot of fun. It's kind of a simulator game, running the last video store in the world or whatever. So I think it'll be fun. Join me for that. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Eat some good food. Do something just for yourself. Self-care is important. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something just for you. I love all of your faces. Bye, everyone.